What's up, Bama Nation? Yours truly, your man, Stephen Smith here. I kind of want to get into a small conversation right now on the channel, and that going to this year's Alabama team and why the comparison to the 2011 national championship team it's valid. We look at the new podcast that has hit the scene that features three Bama legends, AJ McCarron, Trent Richardson, and Chris Stewart, called for Dynasty, really looking at this Alabama football program. And McCarron looks at this year's team and says, hey, it's got some things that resemble what we had in 2011. As long as they can manage what they have, everybody buys into the coaching staff and what their process is, and they handle business, then this team can be special. This team can do exactly what we did in 2011, and that was win a national championship. And I know some look at that 2011 team and they go, well, Steven, that team had generational talent defensively. And it did. When you talk Donta Hightower, generational talent. Courtney Upshaw, generational talent. Drake Kirkpatrick, really good cornerback. Mark Barron, extremely good safety. Clinton Dix at safety. CJ Mosley, extremely good linebacker. That team defensively had a lot of marquee talent. D. Milner, people forget how really locked down he was. Now, when you look at this Alabama team defensively now, it doesn't necessarily have the closers that that 2011 team had, but that doesn't mean Freddie Roach can't develop them. You have a Quay Russaw, who can be a closer. You have a Keon Keeley, who can be a closer. You have a Yonsei Pierre, he can be a closer. You have a Tim Keenan. You have a Jordan Renaud, an Edric Hill, an LT Overton, a James Smith, a Jeremiah Beeman. You've got guys defensively on this team that can be closers. The biggest thing for this defense is being able to stop the run, number one, and number two, finishing on the quarterback in the backfield for sacks, tackles for loss, negative plays. Now, this year's offense has more firepower than the 2011 offense did. The 2011 offense, you had Trent Richardson, Doak Walker Award winner, Heisman Trophy finalist, you had him. You had talented receivers. You did have DeAndrew White. You had Christian Jones. You had Kevin Norwood. You had Marquise Mays. You had some guys, right? Tight end, you had Michael Williams. You had Brad Smelly. Offensive lineman, you had some big guys there as well. Led by, of course, Barrett Jones. You had Chance Warmack, DJ Fluker, those guys. However, in terms of just the offensive firepower at the wide receiver position, Bama has more of that with this team than what it had with the 2011 team. The main thing with this team, Ryan Grubb, how fast can he have this offense humming? That's the number one thing, right? How does he set that tone to open the season against Florida State? How quickly can he have this offense hitting on all cylinders? That's the big thing for Ryan Grubb. Defensively, for Kane Womack, what is the tone-setting moment going to look like this season for this defense? I go back to 2011. They set the tone against Penn State. That first big game, they made Happy Valley Sad Valley. And the final score was 27-11 in that matchup. How does this defense under Kane Womack set that tone against Florida State? When you look at this 2025 version of Alabama football, it can be special. It can be compared on paper to what that 2011 team did and what they became. But definitely want to see that happen on the field, but the comp is warranted. It is warranted. And with AJ McCarron talking about it, it just makes it all the more interesting. But we're going to see excitement here once this season comes into play. But that's just yours truly, Stephen Smith, Bama Standard Network, just giving my perspective on why this 2025 team should be compared to the 2011 national championship team.